I'm a corporate sellout. People hate Logan Paul. They hate MrBeast. And they hate me. These motherfuckers are complaining about a lunch kit. Twitter is just a cesspool of the most depressed people on this earth.
What if I told you that some of YouTube's biggest names, KSI, MrBeast, and Logan Paul, are pushing a product that's raising some serious red flags?
A low-quality food with poor nutritional value.
Their new snack, Lunchly, is being sold as the healthy lunch alternative for kids.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
But DanTDM's not buying it, and neither should you. The fans are divided. Some are calling it a complete scam, while others are standing by their favorite creators. So why is this blowing up, and what does it mean for KSI, DanTDM, and their future? KSI, MrBeast, and Logan Paul teamed up to launch Lunchly. On paper, it looked like a game changer, but behind the glossy marketing, critics quickly pointed out one thing: it's still processed junk. Lunchly may have shaved off a few grams of sugar and added some vitamins, but when you dig deeper, it's clear it's just another processed food option for kids. The timing of the launch couldn't have been more awkward, as it came on the heels of lawsuits over Prime Hydration's lead content. What's even more ironic, the same creators pushing Lunchly were criticizing Lunchables for similar issues. But the real question started to form: is this product really a better choice? Or are YouTubers just using their fame to make a quick buck off of kids? DanTDM, one of YouTube's most respected names, known for avoiding drama. But this time, Dan couldn't hold back. He took to Twitter with a bold critique, saying, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better." What made Dan's call out even more impactful was his reputation. Fans trust him because he's built his brand on authenticity. His tweet wasn't just a criticism of Lunchly, it was a broader condemnation of how creators are using their platforms to sell questionable products to young fans. It wasn't long before this tweet blew up, with fans rallying behind DanTDM, questioning whether KSI, MrBeast, and Logan Paul really cared about their audience, or just the next paycheck. When KSI fired back, things went downhill fast. Whether Lunchly was a legitimate healthy option for kids, KSI tried to deflect by dragging in DanTDM's past toy sales.
Looks like crap to me, while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan?
You can't eat toys, bro. Dan's fans were quick to point out, reminding KSI that Dan's critique was about the food being marketed as healthy when it wasn't. Things got even worse when KSI accused DanTDM's fans of being toxic and racist, pulling up a single tweet with barely any traction to paint Dan's fanbase in a negative light.
Just decided just to be racist. When a knicker like KSI does nothing in life and still gets paid for it in something other than welfare or food stamps, it's noteworthy. It's like how monkeys in the jungle have started to understand the concept of tools. Brother is just being racist.
This desperate attempt to shift the conversation didn't sit well with fans, and KSI's failure to engage with the real criticism started to unravel his defense. But KSI wasn't done. He took it further by claiming that DanTDM himself was a hypocrite, digging up old videos of Dan promoting sweets years ago.
He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what?
The problem? Those videos were 9 years old and not even sponsored. Fans quickly pointed out that comparing a candy challenge from nearly a decade ago to a product being marketed as healthy today made no sense.
Well, okay then. He was talking about food, not merchandise and toys.
As the drama escalated, KSI's Reddit community began turning on him. Negative posts flooded his subreddit, with fans criticizing his handling of the situation. But instead of addressing the criticism, KSI's team started deleting the posts, which only fueled more backlash. Fans weren't happy, and the narrative that KSI couldn't take criticism started to gain traction. It wasn't just the Lunchley issue that had fans questioning KSI. His ties to Logan Paul, infamous for his own controversies, and MrBeast, who has faced scrutiny over product quality, didn't help matters. The fact that KSI's reaction was to deflect blame rather than address the actual concerns only added to the growing perception that these creators might be more focused on profits than on the well-being of their fans.
People just hate us. People hate Logan Paul, okay? They hate MrBeast, and they hate me on Twitter, okay? When it comes to Twitter, Twitter is just a cesspool of the most depressed people on this earth.
What made this worse was KSI's history with questionable ventures. From NFT promotions to past crypto controversies, fans had seen this pattern before.
NFTs.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
This was KSI in his KSI crypto era.
I mean, I'm still into crypto, okay? NFTs obviously not so much because we've realized that hindsight is 2020 and that NFTs were just not as good as they were claimed to be.
Now, with Lunchley under fire, the cracks in his public image were becoming more visible. At this point, it wasn't just about a single product launch. It was about a deeper issue. How much can fans trust the creators they once admired? And with each defensive tweet and deleted Reddit post, KSI was losing more than just the argument. He was losing trust.
5% of the Reddit is just sucking my and 95% of the Reddit is calling JJ a corporate sellout, okay?
This whole mess has left a lasting impact. KSI, MrBeast, and Logan Paul are facing backlash, not just for Lunchley, but for how they handled the criticism. Fans who once saw them as untouchable are now questioning their motives, wondering if these creators still care about their audience or if they're just chasing bigger business ventures. Meanwhile, DanTDM has emerged from this drama relatively unscathed, his reputation intact, if not stronger. By calling out the commercialization of YouTubers, he's positioned himself as a voice of reason, someone who stands up for what's right even when it means going against the grain. The fan base? Divided. Some continue to defend their favorite creators no matter what, but others are waking up to the reality that not all YouTubers have their best interests at heart. So, what do you think? Is Lunchley really a better choice, or just another cash grab? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're interested in more deep dives into the biggest YouTube controversies, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. There's a lot more to uncover, and you won't want to miss it. If you think this controversy is wild, wait until you see what's been happening with Ryan's World. Click on the video right here to get the full scoop. And don't forget, if you want to keep hearing the truth about your favorite creators, stick around. There's plenty more coming your way.